Estes is here from the Midwest Theater, and we have a lot to talk about because he's a very busy man, especially for the next several months, to be honest with you. And we're going to start initially with something that's coming up a week from Sunday that, boy, if you want tickets for this, especially if you want them on the main floor, you better get hustling, right?
Yep, we have Jim Brickman coming a week from Sunday on April 7th. He's a chart-topping, record-producing, something 30-some albums to his name. Contemporary pianist. He's been out on the tour world since about mid-95, 96-ish. Native of Cleveland, and I'm sure that if you don't know and you listen to any contemporary piano music out there, that there's probably, you've run into Jim Brickman's music somewhere across the line.
You'll recognize some stuff, right?
He has a lot of original compositions. A song that I'm pretty sure you guys have played on KNEB over the years by Martina McBride, Valentine, is one of his original songs. Another one that's on the charts right now is a song by Luke McMasterson, a Canadian artist, called Good Morning Beautiful. It's sitting at the #3 spot on the Billboard Contemporary Adult Music chart as of last week. So his music's out there. You just may not recognize his name in the sense of he doesn't always perform them originally himself. But he will be coming to the theater. He has a special guest singer with him, John Tarones, that will be providing vocals as well as Jim. And it will be just an evening of great music at the theater.
And tickets have gone well for this, right?
Tickets have gone really well. We have a few remaining tickets. Yesterday it was around 10 or so that are on the main floor.
Something on the website that's limited number.
Floor, and none of those are sadly pairs. But if there's any singles out there that want to come to the show and sit by themselves, that's a good option. Or if you don't mind not sitting with your sweetheart, that's always an option. And then I think there may be a couple of them that if you could convince your husband or wife to give you a shoulder rub behind you, that would be my bet.
If they're sitting right behind you,
you might as well get a shoulder rub and a concert out of the deal.
Yeah.
We're full service theater, So, and then of course balcony tickets, general admission, those are in good supply and are $25 across the board in the balcony. Main floor tickets are $25 for members and $30 for non-members. So it's going to be a good evening. It's a little different genre of music that we haven't ventured into, some of the mainstream performing artists that are out there. We're bringing a piano up from Denver for this show, so
wow.
It should be a nice, pretty silver 9-footer if everything works out. So,
fantastic.
Yes.
All right. Once again, that's a week from Sunday. It's a week from this Sunday on April, what did you say it was?
April 7th.
7th. And it starts at 6 o'clock, so it's fairly early in the evening. You'll be...
should have you out of there shortly around 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, something like that. You can get home. You'll be prepared for going to work on Monday, no big deal. So take advantage of Jim Brickman a week from this Sunday.
He's been nominated for multiple Grammys. He has a couple of Dove Awards under his belt and numerous other accolades. So come on down.
All right. Tonight, you have Community Cinema, and we're going to talk about Wonder Woman, right?
Yeah. Community Cinema, the documentary tonight is called Wonder Woman, the untold story of the American superheroes. And we have many, many females in our community that have been instrumental in different organizations. I mean, if we look at our own organization, Will is at the helm and has done amazing things for Scottsbluff and the Valley here and the Midwest particularly. Katie Camacho, the recent Chamber Award winner, will be there tonight as part of the discussion, as well as Wonder Woman. Linda Carter. Come see Linda Carter. A Wonder Woman will be at the theater.
A Wonder Woman. Maybe not Linda Carter, but a Wonder Woman. If Linda Carter was going to be there, there'd be a lot of guys my age and maybe a little bit younger that would be there.
I would say all ages would be there. But Wonder Woman will be there tonight. So the Community Cinema is our monthly documentary screening series. Tonight, admission is free. Showtime's at 7:30. Runs here over an hour. And then if you're inclined, you're welcome to stay with us and join the discussion that will be taking place after the film, or you're welcome to leave. And it's always a good program. So, and I have had a chance to screen this particular documentary a few months ago, and I learned a lot about it.
Yeah.
A lot about how media has impacted the way women are perceived and what they do in our communities that we exist in. So come on down tonight.
Okay. The other thing we want to promote is Tracy Silverman, and this is the last of the season-long series, and you've had wonderful people for the season-long series this year. I just want to compliment you on that.
Real quick note, I've had a few season subscribers call in the last week inquiring about Jim Brickman. They thought that was part of our season. It was a drop-in artist, so if you're a season subscriber that's listening, make a note to yourself that your season tickets don't include Jim Brickman tickets, so if you want to come, give us a call.
Okay.
You still need to get another
tickets.
But, back to Tracy Silverman will be the last show of our season on Wednesday, April 24th. He is a 6-string electric violinist. We're excited about having him come in. He's going to be doing a workshop and master class with the Scottsbluff Orchestra program. And those students will have the chance to perform with him that evening. And Tracy has been playing strings for a very long time. He currently teaches at Vanderbilt in Nashville. And he used to play first chair at Turtle Island String Quartet, which we had a year and a half at the theater, a year and a half ago or so. And I've been working on a date with him for a while, and he's kind of basically has invented and honed and created this 6-string electric violin. It just was not something that had any traction, but he's kind of got it, I guess, as mainstream as an avant-garde instrument can go. I mean, he's really been at the forefront of introducing that to the, into the music world, because the traditional violin only has 5 strings, or maybe 4, I forget here all of a sudden, but 6 strings nonetheless, electric. He'll play some original compositions, some Bach and Beethoven, and some Led Zeppelin.
Wow.
So, a very diverse mix of music. I haven't heard the name of the piece yet that he'll be doing with the high school and middle school orchestra program, but I know those kids are working on it already, and it'll be a treat for them to get to come to the theater and perform with them.
I want to hear the Led Zeppelin piece. That's what I want to hear. I'm a big Led Zeppelin fan when I was young. Still am, as a matter of fact. All right. We also want to mention that we got summer movies real quick. He doesn't have everything...
Our titles aren't quite booked, but tickets will be on sale in about 10 days, give or take. And the dates start the first Thursday in June, skip the week of 4th of July, and then 2 weeks into July that we'll go. And this will be our last summer presenting kiddie movies on 35mm, and when we get done with summer movies, we're going to shut down for 10 days or so and do our digital cinema conversion process. So it's going to be a busy summer at the Midwest.
That's great. So that whole digital process takes a while, huh?
Yeah, it's the equipment install itself for just the digital cinema is maybe a 2 or 3 day project, but we have to do the surround sound and the acoustic treatment to the walls, and it's just a little bit more of a project than just a straight up install.
Okay. All right, very good. Thanks much. Appreciate you coming in.
Thank you much. Everybody have a great weekend. Oh, and don't forget, there's still 2 more days of Holy Week services going on.
So that's right.
There's a lot going on tomorrow. We have that African Children's Choir, so come on down 12:05 and enjoy.
All right, very good. Back to you.